Is Spec Ops good for weapon XP? That is what we are going to be talking about in today's video. I have been getting a lot of comments asking me if it is good, and I've also had a few people saying that it is a good method and they've been doing it and it seems pretty quick. So I went ahead and tested it. I've been playing now for about 3 hours, testing every single different Spec Ops mission, and I've been testing a couple of different strategies as well to find the fastest way to level up your weapons. We are getting so close to 100k, so help me out and hit that sub button with notifications on if you want to be the first people to know about any new methods that I find. First things first, if you are trying to find the #1 fastest method in the game, I'm not going to lie, this is not it. However, that doesn't necessarily mean this is bad, it's just not the best. Invasion at the moment is the best, but this method is okay. I would personally recommend playing this if you are struggling with a certain weapon. So for example, if you are struggling to level up your riot shield, or maybe your knife, maybe your rocket launchers, then this is more of a casual experience that you can easily do to get some weapon XP levels. I went ahead and tested every single Spec Ops mission, and the best one that I found to work, which was giving me the most amount of XP, was this one right here. This Spec Ops mission is the one that has the most amount of AI spawn in, so you're going to be able to get the most amount of XP in this Spec Ops. I was using a shotgun whilst I was trying to do this, and on average, every single 10 minutes, I was averaging about 4 levels with the shotgun. The only downside to this is that you can only use the weapons that are available in this game. As you can see, there's a big armory here, and these are the only weapons that you can use. I went ahead and I picked a shotgun because it was level 0 and I wanted to see how fast I could get it to max level, and it took me around about an hour and 20 minutes to get it from level 0 all the way to max level. So honestly, it's not necessarily bad, but it definitely isn't as fast as Invasion, so I would use this on weapons that are more difficult to use in multiplayer. In between the rounds, there's about a 30-second timer, but you can start them early, so I'd recommend starting them early just so you can get it done faster. I'd also recommend doing this with a friend who actually knows what they're doing, but if you want to, you could play with random people, but whenever I played with random people, they just kept dying. Now, my biggest tip when it comes to this Spec Ops mission is by not actually completing it all the way. If you complete it all the way, it takes way too long, so what I'd recommend doing instead is only doing the first 3 rounds of this mission. In the first 3 rounds, there are a lot of normal enemies, but after that, the enemies do get harder and the rounds take longer and longer. For example, there's bomb enemies, there's riot shield enemies, and there's juggernaut and armored enemies in the last 3 rounds. And because they are stronger, they take longer to kill, and it's just a waste of time. Instead, you just want to leave the match and then restart it and then just keep doing it over and over again. And like I said, I got my shotgun to max level in about an hour 20, which isn't really too bad. In Invasion, just by normally playing, I was getting my weapon to max level in about an hour, so it's not too bad in comparison. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe because we're going to be testing every single game mode, and I'm going to be looking for the best methods all the time, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe, notifications on, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.